Hello, I'm Dan, this is my garage, and these are my songs. Episode 8, Track 8, The Crucible. This is a song that is very big. It's got big riffs and big drums, and I think it's a lot of fun. What's interesting is that it took over a year to write. I came up with the main part for the chorus, and it wasn't until like a year later that I figured out what to do with it. I would find myself when I was idle, like waiting in line at the post office or sitting alone at a restaurant or something, playing this riff over and over in my head, trying to figure out how would I put vocals over this and what would those lyrics be. Fast forward to months later, and I heard the word Crucible somewhere. Somebody said it, I don't know where. I thought, ooh, that's a cool idea for a song. And then as usual, my mind started to run away with itself. And I thought, this is perfect for this riff. And then everything else kind of fell into place. I think the reason the metaphor works is because it's a truth that we all know about ourselves and about other people. Intense heat can take relatively unremarkable raw materials and transform them into something beautiful or useful or whatever, depending on what you're talking about. And I find that to be very powerful and relatable. There's a line in here, watching the fire outside silence the voice inside of me, meaning that when we are in relative comfort and we're protected from things, it can prevent us from finding out the potential of what's really in here. And the other line was, I had to lose myself to find myself, which to me is one of the most personal lyrics on the whole album for me. It's as if when we strip away everything that we have, as painful as that is, and everything that we're connected to, as painful as that is, when we have the opportunity to rebuild, it's not something that we ever choose for ourselves, but it can end up being the greatest opportunity. Because then everything that we have from that point on, every path that we take is something that we have chosen. So this idea of the crucible, it says, the hotter the flames they burn, the stronger the crucible makes me. It's as if there is a direct correlation between the intensity of the crucible process and the strength of the thing that is created. It's been said that the only real difference between a lump of coal and a diamond is the simple application of heat and time. So if I had to translate into some sort of pithy cat poster motivational phrase, it would be, am I going to be a lump of coal or am I going to be a diamond? Because of all that, I wanted the music to not be dark. It's heavy, but I don't feel the song as particularly aggressive or angry in any sort of way. I've always felt that part of the appeal of hard rock and heavy metal music has been not that it's about darkness or anger or aggression. Maybe for some people it is. But in my case, I respond to the emotion of self-empowerment. You watch people play the drums really well or play the guitar really well, and it's an awesome thing to behold. The emotion in this song is not about despair or panic or fear. It's about confidence and being real with oneself. I really like the guitar solo on this song because I had to get creative with how to make it interesting. Contrary to what people may think of me, and I'm flattered if they think that I'm some sort of shredder who can just burn up and down the guitar. And in this song, I knew that the listener might expect a sort of meaty kind of guitar solo, but I can't really do those very well. Instead, I had to focus on finding the melody inside what is a not super melodic riff, and figuring out ways to build melodies in a guitar solo in a way that has a beginning and a middle and an end, and then it builds to a crescendo at the end and leads back into the chorus and really nails the song home. Tomorrow's track is another heavy song that's also in E minor called Shadow, and I think if you like this one, you'll definitely like that one.